Okay, just letting y'all know, this is actually my first time recording my poker gameplay. So I'm actually going to be in the top left corner. It's kind of obvious, but I'm just letting you guys know. Since it was my first time recording, I wasn't even thinking about how the perspective would come out for you guys. So just letting you know ahead of time. Enjoy the vid. So I have 8-10 for my first hand. And immediately I have a straight on the flop. So I'm feeling pretty good about this one. Even though it is a flush draw coming up, this is like the best straight I could have in the hand. So it's the best hand right now. And then that's not going to help either. So just feeling good about this hand overall. I'm going to go ahead and raise. He just calls everything. And then the flush comes, but it's for spades instead of hearts. I don't believe he has it. So I just go ahead all in. And he calls. And that's just to start off the game with a good win. Next 4-6 suited. Instantly I'm thinking about folding. The flop is bad. I don't know what I can get from this. I feel like I had the worst hand. So I just check. And then usually I do bluff a lot, but I'm not gonna bluff for 12 cents in the pot. And most times I'm trying to stop bluffing, to be honest, especially at the low micro stakes, because they really do call a lot. They only need one pair to call you just to have the courage to call you, so I really need to stop bluffing. You would think whoever's still in this hand, they could have like a straight or something. And yeah, it's the straight. Only gets 42 cents for it, which is kind of crazy, but that's how it is sometimes. Everybody's ready to fold. Reasonably so. Ace-9 suited. Here, I think I would have had a good hand, but yeah, you see after the flop, it's not really much. The king's on the board. This man's betting. I just assume he has the king. I'm probably going to fold here. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm still working on how I want to bet going into the flop before the flop. I usually just go like limp in, to be honest, because of hands like that. But I realize that's not always the best move to make in that situation. I'm still learning. So it's a lot of mistakes in my gameplay. I know if you're like a poker pro or whatever you want to call it, maybe you're like a little above amateur, you're probably looking at some of my plays just fuming, but it is what it is. That's why I got the channel. Sometimes I'm just looking at my videos and like in hindsight you can see it. Here I'm going for the straight, hopefully. And then it's also a flush that's potentially coming up. Even though I kind of got a low flush, I end up just folding that though. I actually think I should have played it in hindsight. I feel like I had too much chance to get something good. I had a straight potentially, and I also had a flush, but you never know. Here it's a flush immediately on the flop. I'm not feeling good about this one. They did give me the top pair though. I actually end up calling this person. I don't know why. And then I'm gonna bet first. I don't even know what I'm doing this hand, to be honest. Then I check. Yeah, I'm confused looking at my own gameplay. He ends up having the ace jack, but he gets the ace on the river. I don't even know. I guess he didn't mind calling 6 cents with an ace and a jack. He just felt like his hand was too strong, so he didn't want to fold. I don't know. I really shouldn't have been in that hand. That was a weird hand to play. Pocket kings here. Of course I raise it. And then you see the ace. I feel like I'm going to lose money here. Okay, I actually end up folding. That was a good fold. Yeah, you'll see that man would have beat me with the ace. Here I got pocket jack, so it's like, okay, what's going on? Try to get the bet a little bit higher. It's really not too high now that I think about it, especially since I have the biggest pot in the game. I don't mind all in it though, so I go all in with them. Even though his all in is only 38 cents, so it's really not, I'm not even going all in. Now here I feel like I'm losing money here because I have the jacks. So I'm gonna go ahead and bet this. But it's a queen, so you just need to pair with the queen and you already beat my hand. And I just go ahead and bet with them. And it's actually another ace. A pair of ace, strangely. So my next hand is ace 4 offsuit. And you know, I go ahead and limp and we'll just see what happens. Kind of play all the hands similarly. And you see, I'm not really satisfied with this flop. Probably gonna fold here if anybody bets. Now it's a straight draw coming up, so perhaps I still fold. Also, it's a flush on the board, like a flush draw potentially coming up, so I don't want to mess with that either. So another reason I fold there. With the spades, with the clubs, and the hearts. So yeah, I just dodged that entirely. Always times where it's like, you're gonna have a goofy hand and those are the numbers that fall. You got full house or you have 4 of a kind, something crazy, but I try not to play those too much. It depends on how I feel, to be honest. I'm not that, solid. I'm not that much of a consistent player, to be honest with you. I do get emotional in these games, but I just switch up how I thought I was gonna play. Now here though, I have pocket 8s and on the flop, immediately have 3 of a kind, so I'm feeling good about this hand. You can see this dude bets up and they're just betting with him. I'm just gonna call. Now I see the flush on the board as well, but okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and put my hand in the bets. Now the flush comes down, it's a straight on the board, but I end up winning that one for the most part. It's actually the dude that had the straight, but he didn't have enough money to really take the whole pot. So I end up getting a portion of that. Crazy play, like doesn't even make sense. Now here with 10 jack offsuit, I had the 10 top pair, so it's like, okay, I would have lost that one. That's crazy. They ended up both having 2 pairs, so that was a good fold there. I wouldn't have folded that in all scenarios, to be honest. I'm surprised I folded it there. Ace 6 suited. Of course, I wanted to play that one, but turned the river, so. Ace 10 suited, another hand that looks strong. I'm hoping for the flush here. I'm hoping for an ace that drops down. I go ahead and raise 4 cents. I don't know. I'm gonna have to work on my raises and whatnot, but 4 cents raise doesn't really seem like it does anything. Looking at it on the video in retrospect. 2 7s on the board. I'm just thinking if he has a 3 of a kind. I also see the flush coming down. I actually fold. I don't even feel like risking it at this point. In these games, in the back of my mind, I'm kind of aware that, I'm an inconsistent player. That's what I'm trying to work on. Like when I bet, when I know I have the best hand, just make it feel like I'm bluffing so they call me. I feel like I'm too quick when I have the best hand to just go all in. King 5 here offsuit. Got the 5 here, but I don't think I'm gonna bet on that. I'm hoping the king lands or something. I actually fold this. Looking at it now, I would have called it. I don't know. There's already straight on the board as well. I think that's why I folded it now that I look at it. It's a straight on the board. The straight came at the turn where this man is betting like crazy. I believe this man has a straight. We'll see what happens. I think he's going to bet here again and the other dude folds. He did have that straight, so that was a good fold right there. Good, playing the game, I guess. Good prediction. That is what that man ended up having. That's why I want the gameplay to be like. But as you're going to see later in this video, I don't even know. Here we have, a rainbow. I could have a straight draw coming up if a 7 drops. And that's what I'm hoping for. And you can see the hand just devolves. Don't really get nothing from that. 2 4s here. I'm raising 4 cents. I got to work on why I do that. Like, if I'm gonna raise, like, let me raise something, like, at least 20 cents, at least 10 cents. What am I raising 4 cents for? Apart, like, different from the 2 cents. Like I said, currency on here is the SC is pretty much equivalent to $1. Here, with these 4s, I have the 3 of a kind. I feel way too confident. But, that's correct. Because, I end up winning that. Just go all in, and he calls. So now I'm up a lot. It's a pretty good game so far. $9.15. King Jack. I'm hoping for the ace. Get it straight. Hoping for the straight draw, really. Ace or a 9 is what I'm thinking at this point. I see the 5 come down. I'm thinking I should fold, really. Now I'm definitely going to fold. Crazy. 3-8. They put me at 1 cent. I might call the 1 cent. That's the thing that also interferes with my plays. Since I am in micro stakes, I'm just thinking like it's only 1 cent in my head, but I don't know, it interferes with me. Just something that affects my gameplay, to be honest. I still gotta work on it. What do you guys suggest I do for that? Should I play as I play and just call it, it's only 1 cent, think like that? Or, should I be more disciplined in my play style? I just checked down because they let me. I'm not going to bluff this one. Only 9 cents. 2 jacks here. Feel good about this one as well. I think I'm going to raise here, hopefully. I've been talking about raising the whole game. Let's see what I raised to. 8 cents. Crazy. You know what I mean? Like, 8 cents. It's not really raising. I should have went up to like 20 cents or something, bro. What am I doing? It sounds crazy even talk about it. Yeah, I should raise 20 cents, bro. What am I, bro? What's really going on? But it's not even about the money at this point. I'm hoping just to become a better player. 3 of a kind on the flop. I'm feeling good. I do see the flush, so I am worried about that. But I feel like I'm going to end up winning this hand. This is a good hand, matter of fact. I just go all in here because I see him betting. I'm like, okay, we're betting. I'm just go all in, thinking he's going to fold. But he actually calls me, and I do have the best hand. He had 2 pairs. They did him dirty. I could see why he thought he was going to win that one. But, end up winning that. And I'm up a lot. $19.27. Started with like $4.15 when I started the video, but I really started at $2. That's the max buy-in for these micro stakes. It's $2. I ended up recording later because I'm like, oh yeah, this is going to be a good video once I'm at $4.15. Anyway, if you made it to the end of the video, please consider liking and subscribing because it really does help out the channel a lot. And until next time, see you next video.